Hey guys, and welcome to Number 9 Farms. Today we're going to be making the bagel bites. So I have seven packages of the bagels. Now I've been buying the little tiny ones, but there was no more. I haven't seen them in more than a month. Hold on, Rosie. Rosie, every time I get on the video, she's got to get involved. But I've got some cheese that I just grated up, and I also used a few of the sausage pieces that were left in the cheese tray. And I've got some extra bags of cheese too that were in the refrigerator, and a brand new bag of pepperoni, and of course some of our homemade spaghetti sauce. So what I'm gonna do is you need something to cut with, and a bread knife preferably. And I can see I'm gonna have to stop the video because Miss Rosie wants to go out. And also I've got the Azure, or I think it's Frontier spaghetti seasoning that I do get from Azure. But this is a great treat for the kids after school, or when I'm working at the farmer's market, they can just pop this in the air fryer, whatever. So that I like to get a whole bunch of those made up in the freezer for the days when I'm not here, or they have a basketball game and they don't want to eat like some of the food at the concession stand. Okay, Rosie. All right, so anyways, I want to finish telling you the story on where I've been absent. So basically, I've been sick for, oh gosh, for 4 days. I laid on the couch. I never moved or anything. It was like that, yeah. So, but anyways, I'm gonna just cut these in half, and then you start laying them out on, this is a full sheet pan, and it's, it doesn't actually fit in the new oven, but that's not unusual. This is commercial grade. See, you can see how it doesn't fit, but I am loving the new oven. I didn't even get to use it for, I don't know how many days it was, because you know, I was sick, and finally I just like, you know, was like, I gotta get better, and finally I did. But the boys have all been home from school for, you know, the Christmas break. But anyways, Dusty came in here, so my train of thought goes away.
Wait, how many blankets can you wash in a washing machine?
Well, it depends on the size of the blankets.
Like that big tan one?
The big tan one.
Yeah.
I don't know which one.
Soft one, and like the plain black one.
Okay, I'll come help you in a minute, but I'll be right there. Let me get these laid out. All right, so I'll be right back.
I need that.
Right, I'm back. So anyways, it was cute. He's like, I really need to wash these blankets. And he took the soap and literally like sprinkled it out, just perfection. So it tickles me. But you know, because I have them all washing their clothes and everything, so it's good. But anyways, I get all these cut, and I'm gonna try to get this video up on Friday, because I can't get videos up here at the house, even with a booster, everything. There's just no signal at all. So fill this tray up, and then I'm gonna start laying out the pepperonis first, so that way when the sauce doesn't go through the bread. And then I put a little bit of cheese on, get the sauces lifted up, get them all set, and start making some pizzas. Okay, so the first tray now is all set and ready to go. I'll set the pepperonis out on here. But anyways, we had a good Christmas. Ledger and Riggy were here. They stayed with me until Friday, and then I went Friday for this MRI on this neck, because I don't know, I haven't got the results or anything like that yet, so I don't know, but I've had the pain since last March. Ever since when I got sick back in March when we were building the greenhouse, it's never went away. So, but I just kind of lay the pepperonis out. I guess it would help if I brought it so you could see it. Like that, and kind of cover up the hole. Now, like I said, these are the big bagels. And I bought those small ones, made a bunch of them, and then after that, I even asked the girl at Walmart and Meijer why there was no more of those little bagels. And she's like, oh, we'd have a hard time getting them. So then I went into Walmart because I've been working on the no spend 3 Rivers challenge, the 3 Rivers challenge, hashtag 3 Rivers challenge. Look it up on Instagram, or even, you know, YouTube. But basically, I've been doing that. So anything, like, I'm going to be using things that I have in the pantry for the next 2 months. I'm not going to buy anything. And I just happened to, like, when we run out of pepperonis, which we had pizzas, homemade pizzas on the Pioneer Princess, right when I got, you know, pretty well before, like, maybe it was Christmas Eve, Christmas Day. Not Christmas Day, Christmas Eve, day before Christmas Day. So, anyways, my mind runs 100 miles a minute, and it's so hard for me to focus on things and then talk to at the same time. And I've been working on so many things for the new year, for my, you know, farmer's market, just all kinds of things. Working on, you know, what I have, my goals and plans for the new year. But like today is the 2nd, right? Yeah, the 2nd. So, you know how it is, getting things organized, ready for the new year, and all set. But I put so you get the idea, the pepperonis. But anyways, what I'll do after this is they'll go in the freezer, and I basically freeze them overnight. But a lot of times I never even make it to get them in a bag or anything, or into a box, or, you know, like a freezer box, little Tupperware container. I never even make it in there because they eat them faster than, you know, because they're kind of like this at this stage, like they really don't want, they want all, you know, the food that they'll eat dinner with us most of the time, but they're kind of like at this stage a lot of times where they don't want, you know, like what I call normal food that homemade foods and stuff. They want, you know, things like, now they do love tacos. So, but anyways, it's fun. I enjoy doing this. I like, I made meatloaf the other night and got that in the freezer meal. So, but the 3 Rivers Challenge is something, if you haven't looked into that, check it out. I will try to link below to her video on the challenge for the month. So you can set yourself, like, say I'm gonna spend $100 a week or $75, whatever you're gonna spend, you know, for fresh vegetables, or like she said, dairy, whatever things you might need, you know, or if you want to try to do things with substitute instead, use what you have on hand. And I kind of set out like a little you know, budget sheet, and I'm gonna have to do kind of like a freezer inventory. So the freezer inventory will be a good thing because I do have a lot of things in the freezer that I'm like, oh, okay, I didn't know I had that. So anyways, that's done there. Let me get a paper towel here to wipe my hands from the pepperoni. And then just go ahead and start sprinkling on cheese. Now this cheese here, my daughter had bought, so I'm gonna finish up with that. Oh yeah, the sauce goes next. Never mind, never mind. And you could buy, if you didn't have your own homemade sauce, you could get the, Walmart has a jar of sauce. Or when I first got married, I took and I took half tomato paste and half tomato sauce, and then put Italian seasoning in it, and that was the only thing that I did for our spaghetti sauce. And I'm gonna tell you, we loved it. And there was years I even did the same thing in Candied, and it was nice because I didn't have to worry about getting spaghetti sauce or pizza sauce or whatever you want to call it. And of course, granted, it is a little bit, you know, looser when it's homemade. It's not as, you know, thick, but it also doesn't have all those fillers or things that aren't as good for you. And I mean, in the good kind, I buy some of that too. But here lately, I haven't, because literally I have hundreds of jars of spaghetti sauce, and it's nice to have. But Friday, this video should go up because I go back for a physical therapy again for my neck, and I'm doing dry needling, kind of like acupuncture, but I know it's totally different. But I'm just telling you, same kind of type of needle. And right now in the dehydrator over there, I'm still working on the carrots, and I've got gluten-free bread in, since I did a bunch of meatloaves for the freezer. So if you want to see that too, you just tell me in the link below. I've got a couple other videos I'm trying to make, and we'll get that done too. So as you can see, it looks really good, doesn't it? And I'll bring you in close so you can see it. But I'm trying really hard to get the videos done because I really miss talking with you guys. I really miss just making the videos. And I've got a big garden season plan. I've been getting my seeds left and right ever since like November. So, but look at that. Looks delicious, and they're gonna love it. Of course, I don't eat any of this stuff, so it's not because it's just I can't eat gluten for one, but I usually don't eat any kind of processed meat like this, unless it's our little sausage that we make. Because one, I don't know, but I don't like anything with MSG for sure. And I'm really, really careful about that. So I'm gonna use some of now the cheese that I grated up. I've got a bunch of cheeses here. And this, like I said, has some of the meat in it. The little pieces of meat. Let me use this one first. And you could take now and you could also put some of the Parmesan cheese. I have both kinds, the fake kind and the real kind. Just anything you want to do to make the little pizzas. I'm telling you, the kids will love them. Plus, Bruce likes them too. But it's a great little treat. And I'll get all these ready and put into the freezer, and I'll let you know. Well, of course, we know, let's see, there's 7 bagels in each bag. There was 7 bags, so that's 49, and so each half. So basically, we're gonna get 100, right at 100. So 98. To be exact. That's good. That's amazing. So that should keep them for a while. And all they do is put it in the air fryer. And if you notice back here, this little microwave is back because you know those little bags like you heat up in the microwave. Like some of them have buckwheat, or some of them have corn, some of them have rice, those type of things. So Bruce took this microwave out of the garage, brought it in so he could heat those little bags up for me for my neck. And but because my hot water bottle, the little cap inside the little you know, the little cap that's inside the hot water bottle. So I ordered a new hot water bottle, so that should come soon. But there we go. One whole tray done, and I'm gonna sprinkle out a little bit of the seasoning, and this one goes in the freezer. Dusty's on his game, so if you hear that, but you know, guys, it's like this. I try, like, okay, I'm not gonna make a video until they're at school, but honestly, I'm just gonna do the best I can. You know, that's part of my goals for the new year, to try to bring you guys more videos and stuff, because I enjoy it so much. So basically, now I'm just going to take a little bit of this, and then I will get these all done, and I will bring you back and show you what I got done. So, and then we'll make the breadcrumbs together too, because I'm using those for the meatloaves. So, but the meatloaf, it's like some nights when they don't want to, you know, eat what I've cooked, then they come back in here and they'll say, "Oh, I didn't know you had meatloaf." And what's so funny is when we first got married, I would make meatloaf, and Bruce didn't like meatloaf. And then when my older kids, some of them would eat them, because like my oldest is getting ready to turn 36. Yeah, 36, or is he 36? He was born in 87. Oh my goodness. This grandma, I gotta figure it up anymore. There's 9 of them, so it's hard for me to remember sometimes how many, what exactly, like people will say, well, when's their birthday? And I'm like, I gotta think. But I get it. I get it right, so. All right, guys, so there you have it. Look at that. Isn't that just beautiful? There we go. A whole tray of the pizzas. So in this tray, this whole full sheet, 4 times 5, so 20 on each tray. All right, guys, so here we are. I just finished the last ones. I ended up having ran out of sheet pans and stuff. Of course, I did use some trays, but we made these little ones up from the boxes. All right, guys, well, I'm gonna put them in the freezer, and then I will show you them once they're frozen. Okay, guys, guess what? They are frozen solid, and so anything that falls off, I hit, anyways, I think I was hitting one of these. You can just take and put it right back on, or it'll go in the bag. I'm gonna go ahead and package the bags up, and I will show you in the bags. Okay, so now I have them packaged up. I got 7 in each Ziploc bag of the freezer bags. So, woohoo! All right, guys. Well, thanks for watching.